Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Wednesday night hockey, and then we'll make some picks for Thursday. There's only 6 games on the board for Thursday. On Wednesday, things started off with Dallas against Tampa. Tampa won that game 6-2. We got that one right. Ottawa over Montreal 5-1. We also got that one right. Then Washington and the Rangers. I mean, as soon as puck dropped, gloves were dropped, and it was a fight. It was a crazy emotional game for a lot of reasons. And Oshie ended up playing and had a hat trick, and obviously a ton of emotions there. Anyway, kind of a wild game. 4-2 for Washington. We got that one wrong. Next game, Nashville and Columbus. Columbus doubled up Nashville 4-2. We also got that one wrong. Anaheim in a shootout over St. Louis. Really surprised me. We got that one wrong. Dave Backus, ex-Blue, obviously very emotional. It might have been his last game, not sure. But yeah, we got that one wrong. Then Vegas and Minnesota. Vegas finally beat Minnesota at home in overtime, 3-2 for Vegas. Then San Jose over Colorado, 3-2. We got that one wrong as well. Then Winnipeg, though, took care of Calgary, 4-0. We got that one right. The LA Kings over Arizona, 4-2. We got that one right. Best bet, though, was St. Louis. We got that one wrong. Record drops to 37-31. Overall picks were only 4 and 5. So that record goes to 298 and 236. And then on the parlays, I didn't get Nashville or the Wild money line. And on the Winnipeg Rangers, I only got one there. And on my 3, the Tampa, Ottawa, and the Blues. Tampa and Ottawa hit, but the Blues puck line obviously did not hit. So it wasn't a great day money-wise. Some good hockey, though, actually. We'll get on to Thursday, make some picks, see if we can turn it up a bit here before the weekend. First game, we got Chicago against Carolina. Carolina is 7-0-3 in their last 10, current 5-game winning streak. Nedeljkovic, I think, could be a net, or Mrazek, I'm not sure yet. Against the Chicago team that's 2-7-1 in their last 10, current 3-game losing streak. Subban listed to be a net for Chicago. They're in 6th with 50 points in the Discover Central. Carolina in 1st with 79 points. This is a third time these teams will meet this week. Monday, the Canes won 5-2, and on Tuesday, they won 6-3. Last game this season between these two teams, Hawks have only won 2 in this series. The Canes, they've won 5. All hope for Carolina, playing really well with 7 assists, 4 goals in his last 5 games. To break it for Chicago, playing well too, though. 5 goals, 7 points in his last 5. Carolina, though, is just such a strong team. 2nd in power play, 3rd in penalty kill, 2nd in faceoff percentage, 3rd in goals against, and still a respectable 10th in goals for. Carolina, like I said, finishing strong. They're going to continue that trend. I go Carolina, home team here to win the game. Next game, we've got the Rangers against Boston. Boston is 7-2-1 in their last 10, current overtime decision. Tuukka Rask listed to be a net for Boston against the Rangers, who are 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 4-game losing streak. Shesterkin listed to be a net for the Rangers. They're in 5th with 58 points. In the Mass Mutual East, Boston sits in 3rd with 69 points. The Rangers on a back-to-back here after playing Washington on Wednesday night, and the Capitals won that game, as I mentioned, 4-2. The Bruins also coming off a loss when they last played Tuesday against the New Jersey Devils. Final score in that game was 4-3 in overtime. The Rangers have won 2. Boston has won 4. Last time that these teams met was March 13th when the Rangers won that game 4-0. After this series, Washington and the Rangers played. I think the Rangers are going to be done. This should be an easy 2 points for Boston here. It was a very physical 2-game set against Washington, both mentally and physically. I think the Rangers will be done. This game should be easy 2 points for Boston. Home team's my pick. Next game, New Jersey against the New York Islanders. The Islanders are 4-4-2 in their last 10, current overtime decision. Varlamov listed to be a net for the Islanders against the New Jersey Devils, who are 4-5-1 in their last 10. 1-game winning streak. Blackwood listed to be in net. They're in 7th with 43 points in the Mass Mutual East. The Islanders currently in 4th with 68 points. Devils coming off that overtime 4-3 win against Boston. And the Islanders, also, while they suffered a loss in a game that required extra time, it was a 4-3 loss to Buffalo in a shootout. The Islanders have won 5 here, though. The Devils have only won 1. This is the first of a 2-game set, and after that, the Islanders go to Boston for one final game in this regular season. You got to like Islanders here. I think Islanders win this game. I think New Jersey will show up, but I think Islanders will win the game. That's going to be my pick. Another home team. Next game, Buffalo against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 7-3-0 in their last 10 current one-game winning streak. Jarry listed to be in net. Buffalo 4-6-0 in their last 10 current 2-game winning streak. Allmark's kind of listed to be in net. I think Hauser could be in net again. I mean, you never know. I mean, he's had 2 straight starts and 2 straight wins now. In the Mass Mutual East, Buffalo currently sits in last with 37 points. Pittsburgh, they currently sit in second with 73 points. Sabres coming off that 4-3 shootout win over the Islanders on Tuesday. And the Penguins, they responded to Philadelphia, defeating them 7-3 after losing to them on Monday 7-2. The Penguins won the first 5 games in this series. The Sabres winning the last time these teams met 4-2 on April the 18th. Buffalo ends their season with this 2-game set against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh this season at home, though, is 24-2, which is something to take into consideration. Strong home team. But this Hauser, I mean, he's playing really well. He faced 48 shots in that last game against the Islanders. He let 3 in, but he faced 48. And, you know, Buffalo's putting some pucks in the net themselves. So, I mean, I see them also showing up. I mean, they've shown up lots lately. I see them being the spoiler here. I'm going to take them as an underdog to win the game. Pittsburgh to lose. Buffalo to win. Visiting team. That's my pick. Next game, Montreal against Toronto. Toronto is 5-2-3 in their last 10. Current overtime decision. Campbell listed to be in net for Toronto against Montreal, who are 5-5-0 in their last 10. Current one-game losing streak. Primo listed to be in net for Montreal. They're in fourth with 57 points in the Scotia North. Toronto sits in first with 72 points. Canadians on a back-to-back as they played Ottawa Wednesday, and they lost that game 5-1. The Leafs coming off a loss to this Montreal team. They played them on Monday, and Montreal won that game 3-2 in overtime. Montreal has won 3 here. The Leafs have won 5. It's hard not to look at the Leafs here. A rested Leafs team, an extra day of rest while Montreal got hammered by Ottawa. I think they're just going to be depleted. Not as bad as the Rangers, but still tired, exhausted. Toronto wins the game. Home team, that's my pick. Last game, we've got another Scotia North matchup. We've got Edmonton, who is 7-3-0 in their last 10, current 3-game winning streak. Smith listed to be in net for Edmonton against Vancouver. Vancouver is 3-7-0 in their last 10. Current 6-game losing streak. Holtby listed to be in net. Vancouver's in 7th with 41 points. Edmonton 6th and 2nd with 66 points. This is the 3rd game in this 4-game set. Monday, the Oilers won 5-3, and Tuesday, the Oilers won 4-1. The Canucks have only won 2 in this season series. Oilers have won 5 games. I felt like Vancouver could show up that last game, but they looked all right in the first period, and after that, it just kind of fell apart. It didn't look that good. McDavid, he's sitting at 93 points. He's looking to get to 100. 9 assists, 12 points in just his last 5. And Smith and Koskinen have both been playing really well in net. I kind of think, Vancouver's got to win a game here before the end of the season, but maybe they don't. Maybe they just go out losing, maybe they've already called it a year. I don't know. I'm going to go Edmonton. I like the way they've been playing, and it's hard to go against McDavid. I shouldn't have done it the last time, so I'm going to stay with him this time. Hopefully he'll stay true to me. I'm going to go Edmonton to beat Vancouver. I'm going to go Toronto to beat Montreal. I'm going to go Buffalo to beat Pittsburgh. I'm going to go the Islanders to beat the New Jersey Devils. And I'm going to go Boston to beat the New York Rangers and Carolina to beat Chicago. I'm going to go back to Toronto as my best bet. I'm going to put Toronto as my best bet, and I'm going to go 2 parlays. I'm going to go 2 underdogs. I'm going to go Buffalo puck line plus 1.5. It's paying 2.25, which is great value. And also the Devils puck line at plus 1.5. I think they'll show up at least. And that pays 1.86. That's one parlay. The other one I'm going to do, and I'm going to go heavy on both these because I like them that much. But I'm going to go Boston puck line and Toronto. Actually, Boston and Toronto. I'm going to go either money line or puck line on both. Maybe I'll even post something in the morning and let you guys know what I do. But the odds aren't out on either one of those. But I feel really confident about both Toronto and Boston winning those games. Hope everyone has a great Thursday. Good luck with your picks. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.